Hello, I am Ron Miscavige, and this is another story time, and I am your story time teller. So let me get a little business out of the way before we get into it, because I have a very important message to deliver to you today. First of all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you did. Well, you can do it now or after you're finished watching this, whatever. Hit the bell so you'd be notified whenever I have another video. And then if you want to contribute to my channel, all the links to do so are in the description. So now, let me get into today's story time. I'm sure all of you out there knew that I'm a Marine veteran, and if you don't know that, I'm telling you right now. I joined the Marine Corps back in 1953, right about the time of my joining. The Korean War was over. So I ended up going to Marine Corps boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. Right after that, I went to advanced combat training in Camp Lejeune. I then was posted in a base called Quantico, Virginia. And that's where I worked in a battalion that was solely there to provide war problems to second lieutenants in training. In other words, the battalion I worked in had a communications company, a machine gun company, an infantry company, and all those things, so that they could go out in the field and demonstrate or simulate a war problem so that the lieutenants in training could learn from this. I worked in the battalion headquarters there. One weekend they were having a talent contest. I wanted to get money to go see my girlfriend in Philadelphia, and I entered the contest, won first prize, and went to Philadelphia with that money. And when I come back on Monday, I was ordered into the band on the base. So, by the way, I play trumpet. Now, that was a stroke of luck for me because I love doing music, and that's what I did in the Marines. One of the things that we did as that band in Quantico was go to cities that would request our presence, because they thought it would be an honor if we came there and played for some facility or maybe some celebration they had going on. Anyway, this one weekend, we weren't invited, but we were ordered to because this was an internal thing. We flew to New York and we played for the 4th Marine Division reunion at the Hotel Roosevelt, which was wonderful to see. I mean, I was a young Marine. I was probably at that time maybe 19 years old. And to see all these Marines gathering and the camaraderie and the brothership that they had with each other was wonderful for me. That was great. What wasn't great was this. Almost unbelievable that this happened. The logistics officer forgot to provide berthing for us. So he scuffled around, and at the last minute, he found out that we could sleep at the Naval Brig. Now, our band officer was not too thrilled with this. As a matter of fact, I can't even repeat on this channel what he said to him. But we just took a pass on it, and we went out that night, and we stayed up the whole night and went to jazz clubs in New York City, which maybe it was a stroke of luck that we didn't have a place to sleep, because I heard some jazz musicians there, but I remember to this day. Anyway, the next day, we were going to play for the Yankees, who were playing in Yankee Stadium during the 7th inning stretch. Now, we had the Marine Band, which I was in, and also we had a Marine Drum and Bugle Corps in Quantico. They came up with us solely for this purpose. So we had the Drum and Bugle Corps, and we were the Marine Band, and we stepped onto that field playing Semper Fidelis, which is the Marine Corps' theme song. When we stepped on the field, every fan in the stadium stood up and put their right hand over their heart. And let me tell you something. As I even tell this, I get goose pimples thinking about it. Because it was at that moment in my life that I realized that no matter what your color of your skin was, what your political affiliation was, what your religious beliefs were, above all, we were all Americans. And I will tell you something, my friends. I think that holds true to today. All this stuff that's going on, again, I will tell you, above all, we're Americans. So that's my message to you today. Please try not to forget that. I'd like to close and wish you all a healthy, happy, successful life. God bless all of you, and God bless America.